Hello, Cancer. Good afternoon, you guys. Happy birthday, my Cancerian friends. Some of you may know I too have a Cancer sun right at the end in the final degree. We're about halfway through your birthday season. We are moving towards a full moon in Capricorn on July the 10th, your opposite sign. In fact, of course, it's been a very impactful time for Cancerian energy. But we're here to talk about love. I will do a birthday reading for you guys as well, but I wanted to exclusively check in on love because it's been a while. And we just had the planet Uranus and the planet Venus. Venus all about love, Uranus all about change, suddenly shift signs out of Taurus and into Gemini. And that brings kind of a much more playful and curious vibe to the energy. Anyway, Cancer, let's get into the reading. I'm going to be taking a look at the person coming in toward you. Could be a person you have on your mind. Do keep in mind, especially in love readings, the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. So get in where you fit in. I'm going to take what came face up here. Cancer, right now you may be aware Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is in your sign. Jupiter is exalted in your sign, meaning it loves being there. It operates at its highest vibrational possibility. And we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This can be about something deepening. Now, for some of you, this can be about like the commitment you make to yourself is attracting in something that's a lot more committed, a lot more in alignment with you. We'll see where that goes. Let's get another one. Forgot to mention, Cancer, or maybe I didn't, but if you're interested in booking a private reading, there's a link in the description box below. Let's have one more. Shaky. One more for Cancer. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And this person seems to be guided to take this deeper. Great love. Well, at least they think so. So we'll see where that goes. We'll put this over here. Let's do an Amore Psyche. Let me see some of the more physical or sexual energy in this connection. Making the effort to take it deeper. Well, physical attraction is there, which is always a good thing to see in a love reading. Yes, it is an essential component. This is number 16 in this deck, and that always brings to mind the Tower. So this could be kind of a game changer. Yeah, we have full intimacy. I always say the only way to achieve that is mind, body, and soul. And these two are alone together on kind of an island of their own making. But maybe because it's time to take something deeper. Full intimacy. Okay. So it hasn't been to that place yet, perhaps. Let's do one more. Seeking pleasure. So there's obviously a very strong sexual energy here. Nothing wrong there. Okay. Do we want astrology? I'll do that at the end. Let's get into it with the Llewellyn for Cancer. What do they have on their mind? They're going to tell us right away. The Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer energy. I love it. Especially this Two of Cups, Cancer. Because look how entwined these two are, and yet they each hold their own cup. So there's a form of independence in this intimacy. And that's very balanced energy in this Two of Cups. It's my soulmate card. I see you and you see me. Heart to heart means eye to eye, especially when you're dealing in this much water, right? Okay. But we have the Empress. Wow. So they definitely see you as their counterpart. The Empress is divine feminine energy. It's Venus, wife, mother, divine creator. And the other half, Nine of Cups. Wish come true. Wow. How do they feel? Yeah. The Four of Cups is Cancer energy, and it is a card about deepening of a commitment. These three cups here for me represent kind of the playful honeymoon phase of a relationship. It's like, it is very symbiotic and fun, but it's like the dating energy. When you bring in the fourth cup, it's taking something deeper now. Fours are all about stability. That's Emperor energy, and we saw the Empress. The Page of Swords. So they're watching, they're observing, or they're thinking about it. Well, let's see their actions. You're curious with that Page of Swords. That is Gemini energy. No way. It's the Emperor. Divine Masculine, Kitty. I was going to see if the Empress stayed on the bottom, but we did see her there. And I said, they're seeing you as their divine counterpart, and we do have the Emperor. Mars energy, for me as a reader, Aries, Capricorn, and Taurus. The Emperor would take this very seriously. I knew it with that number 4. This isn't somebody who commits into something easily. The Emperor builds empires. It's serious business. Okay. Let me see the energy surrounding them. This is where you could appear, but we've seen you appear several times in the form of the water. We have the Hanged Man, Pisces Major Arcana. The Hanged Man is about seeing, like holding back, seeing things from all different perspectives. So it's almost like I had yeah, they're curious. I had that Page of Swords. All of a sudden I can't speak. That's interesting. Make the effort. Okay. We'll see about this Hanged Man. I feel like that's still them though. I don't think that's you. Let's see the challenge. The 5 of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups here. Now, the 5 of Cups is about sadness and regret. It could be, now in this card, this character is mourning there over the loss of 3 spilled out cups. But behind the back is 2 cups. And the hesitancy to take something deeper. So it could be afraid that they're afraid to lose that 3 cups between you. If that makes sense, because you know what I'm saying? It goes deeper now. And maybe they're worried about losing that energy, but like I said, 2 of Cups on their mind, 2 of Cups there. Okay. Look what it is. It's the Tower. The Tower is sudden change. That's Uranus energy. Let me see the outcome. It's going to be interesting to clarify. The 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. This particular 9 of Wands has been through a lot. It's very beat up. He's got a bandage on his head and a sling, but it's almost reaching the end. And what's missing here is one more wand, the Wand of Passion, one more step to completion. And we have make the effort. This is making effort. King of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. Aries, Leo, Sag. The King of Wands is very passionate. When he knows what he wants, he goes to get it. The 7 of Swords, okay. So they're going to. The 7 of Swords is strategy. Okay. This person could have been through a lot. Make the effort, it's worth it. Okay, let me see. Let's go to the pulp. Why is the 2 of Cups on their mind? It's the 2 of Cups. I love this 2 of Cups in particular. It brings the Emperor into it for me because he's pouring into her cup with his bigger, overfull cup of love. It has such a nurturing quality, as does the Emperor for me, protective. But look at this, 2 of Cups and 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Now, with the 3 of Cups spilled over, it could be to some degree that this person, it's like, well, I don't know if I'm ready to commit to something, because we have seeking pleasure to full intimacy here. And the 3 of Cups is a lot more playful. Let me see the 2 of Cups. The Page of Cups, interesting. The Page of Cups is my shy, like getting your toe wet in the water of possibility. This is also that other cup right here. Okay. They could want to send you a message. Okay. And I see the Four of Cups in their heart for Cancer. Why is the Four of Cups here? A hesitancy to take it deeper. The Ten of Swords, wow. And then we have the Wounded Warrior reaching almost the end of a path. No wonder. The Ten of Swords is a card that scares people, but it isn't. It's the end of a very long and difficult cycle of learning. Swords are our thoughts, it's our mind. This is all the lessons learned and a path completed. I see the Tower here. Let me have one more on the Ten of Swords. We have the Moon, isn't that interesting? Your ruler. We had a new moon in your sign on the 25th of June, and then that full moon in Capricorn. The moon is about what's hidden. It's about hopes and wishes. But it can also be about coming out of hiding. Let me get one more there. The Moon to the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups. Look what it is. It's that Ace of Wands that wounded warrior needs. Okay. And then I see the Devil, Capricorn's major, coming in with that full moon. So the new moon in Capricorn was, I think it was right before New Year's Eve of last year. This full moon marks the completion. So there could have been something during that time for you. I mean, this can be a card about seeking pleasure. For some of you, Cancer, there's a possibility that they could be concerned that's what you're up to here, and that's why they're hesitating. It could be. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Let me see the Emperor. What? Okay, I get it. Look at this, Cancer. First of all, look at, it's the King and Queen of Wands. Wow. Fire energy. No wonder we saw the Devil and the Ace of Wands. And the full intimacy. These two carry a whole lot of passion and attraction for each other. Both of them are very magnetic in their own way. Now, remember when I said game changer? Yeah, when these two come together, it is. Look at this Emperor. Remember we saw that the Ace of Wands and the Devil? And I said the Wounded Warrior just needs, the Wounded Warrior just needs one more wand, right? This king is holding that wand. And he's my favorite king. You guys know that, man. He's coming out a lot lately, too. When he knows what he wants, nothing's going to stand in his way. Look at the passion in that card. And it came out with the Queen of Wands, his counterpart, Two of Cups. Partnership. There can be a little bit of like, well, not a little bit, but mirroring between these two. But see, now this is about taking the cups deeper, not the passion. Yeah, the cups getting deeper. Look at this. The Seven of Cups. All the possibilities. There can be, once again though, right? Seeking pleasure. A little bit of a fear of illusion on both of your sides. And that's what I was going to say about the King and Queen of Wands. Because they find each other that attractive. They think everybody else does too. And a lot of times they do. I mean, that's just how these two are. But with the Emperor, this is all of the possibilities, the dreaming. Okay. Let me see the Hanged Man and the surrounding energy. The Hanged Man is Pisces energy. So is the Seven of Cups. Well, technically Scorpio, but for me, it's Neptune because it carries that kind of, is it illusion or isn't it? Are these possibilities real or aren't they? And the Hangman has the ability to see through that illusion, to see the possibility. It requires a different point of view. The Three of Wands, okay. So this could be somebody at a distance from you. But what I do like here always is that she's dressed up like an ocean explorer, wanting to explore these possibilities. Seven Cups is a lot of water. And the Three of Wands, that's looking out at you from a distance. Holding back though here still with the Hanged Man. Let me see. The Hanged Man and the Three of Wands. The Ace of Swords. Okay. And then I see the Knight of Cups. That is your energy too. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Knight of Cups is very, very sweet, very romantic. We go from the Page here to the Knight. So they do want to make a move and tell you something. This Ace of Swords is ultimately the truth that cuts that Hanged Man free. And an offer comes from the Page to the Knight. The Page is kind of the notion, the Knight is the offer, or the confession, or that one cup, taking it deeper. What are they going to say with this Ace of Swords? Well, it's your energy. The Chariot, your major arcana. The Chariot is a card about alignment, about victory. It can be a card about travel, absolutely. Okay. But incidentally, the Emperor is who drives the Chariot. Justice, I love it. Libra energy. Justice is about getting what you deserve. Okay, doing the right thing too. It's worth it. So let's see the Five of Cups and the challenge. It's the Empress. They're very clear. Ace of Swords. Now, Cancer, you could have some sadness too around your past, potentially. Let me see the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. Very balanced, very capable of taking care of herself. Okay. And they might see you this way. Oh, intimacy, commitment. And look at the size of this pentacle. That is about commitment, and it's grounded energy. All right, let me see the Nine of Wands. Strength. Leo's major. We are on the 24th of July, new moon in Leo. But strength, that's the Empress in the Strength card. Okay. Strength is about courage and having integrity to follow your heart. You could be dealing with a Leo here. There's a lot of fire energy, but not necessarily. Let's have one more. Great love is worth making the effort. That's a lot of effort right there. I don't know why it's so much effort for this person. Let me see strength. And then we'll find out about why it's so much effort. Strength. The Four of Cups, which we have in their heart. It's worth it. Strength right there. Oh my gosh. It's the Hierophant. Taurus is major. And I just said we had Uranus and Venus shift out of Taurus. The Hierophant is about, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Commitment. That's great love. Let's do one more. Ascending to a higher level of commitment, I'd say. From the Two of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, it's the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And then the star, wow, Aquarius. The star comes after the Tower, right? Full intimacy. The star is the wish. It's the new hope. It's the new dream. That's what they're fighting for, some kind of union. Remember I said the Three of Cups, taking it deeper. Let's do one more there. Three of Cups. The Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Make the effort. This is them making the effort, but what the Six of Pentacles is an offer. It's balanced, and it's very practical. I mean, this could be an invitation. It could be something to do. Yeah, I mean, it could be. And then the Six of Swords, Five of Cups. Okay. Let me get one on this seeking pleasure from the Naked Heart. It's the Sage, it's the Hierophant. The effort and higher level of commitment, from seeking pleasure to marriage, to commitment. Let's have one more there. The Nine of Swords, and then the Page of Wands. I mean, Nine of Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is a lot of stress. It's a lot of anxiety. Like maybe they're fearing the outcome. We see that Ace of Swords there and the Ten of Swords here. And this leading to some kind of full intimacy or commitment. And making the effort. Let's do one more. Strength again, and the Naked Heart. How beautiful. The Naked Heart is a bonus card in this deck. It goes after the World, the last card, and before the Fool, the new beginning. The Naked Heart is like erasing any fear, any past memories. With the Star, it's like the Three of Cups. That's unbelievable. Let's have one more there. It's like Justice, and the Six of Pentacles, an offer, something coming in toward, like the Six of Pentacles, like I said, Cancer, it's practical, it's tangible. Okay. I want one more there. And then we'll move to the oracles. We get two. We have the Sun, Leo's major. The Sun is all about new justice, in the Sun, happiness. Oh my gosh. And the Lovers. Gemini's major, Uranus and Venus just moved into Gemini. And then Justice, the Sun, and the Lovers. The Lovers is a very, very deep soul connection. A lot of the times it'll send us to a crossroads in our life, where we need to make some kind of decision, whether it's between the past and the future or two sides of ourselves, Gemini the twins. But whatever it is, it's pretty tough to look away. Let's have one more. Yeah, it's pretty tough to look away, the Eight of Cups. This is a card about emotional courage, and we have the Strength card twice. It's about having the courage to walk away from things that didn't reach the 10. We have the Two of Cups right here on their mind. That's the 10. So they're making the choice to be happy. From seeking pleasure to full intimacy. It wasn't fulfilling them anyway. Whatever this Eight of Cups was for them, they're leaving it behind because it's not what they want. It's worth the effort. Okay, let's do a couple from the blue deck for Cancer. Okay, tell us. all tied up. Okay, we have that 10 of Swords and almost the 10 of Wands. So they are walking away from something. And then we have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Well, that's the third eye. We saw the King of Cups, who's very intuitive. So they could be following some kind of guidance, taking the steps you're guided to take. 9 of Swords, anxiety. Okay, let's do one more. Interesting, anxiety is number 18, which is a 9. We have 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Let's do one more. I mean, this Queen of Pentacles for some of you, Cancer, could be who they had to leave behind. For some of you, who they didn't get that 10 of Cups with. The door to romance, exactly. Look at her, she's walking out that gate into the unknown. We have that 7 of Cups into the potential. And she's looking back over her shoulder at what she's leaving behind. And it's like, I'm out of here. I know where I'm going. Let's do one more. Number 33 on Door to Romance, which is number 6. Same number as the Lovers, Angel of Strength. So whatever it is they had to leave behind again, it wasn't making them happy. It didn't get to the 10 of Cups. Yeah, broken heart. Okay. They want this full intimacy and commitment. All right. Let's do, I know it's long, especially for a love reading, but it is your birthday. Let's get you some talisman. Consider these to be like code words that you can take away from the reading with you, Cancer, if they resonate, of course. Let's have one more. Let's have one more. Yeah, okay. Anyway, it's all right. No more? One more shuffle. I knew it. Okay. Let's see. We have good luck. Eternal charisma. That's that wounded warrior. I'm getting like a being reborn energy here. Protection. All tied up. And the moon, 10 of Swords. And then safe travel. Okay. There's a lot about travel here. Let's do one more. Maybe it was being kept small for your protection. Cut ties. 8 of Cups. And then, sorry, Cancer. Karmic justice. Justice right there. And then creativity. King and Queen of Wands. Okay. Finding love on the bottom of the deck. What are we going to do? Okay. Let's close. Oh, we didn't get any astrology. We have to. I know, I'm losing my voice too. All right, Cancer. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in this person's, or just overall influencing the situation. What do we have? Okay. We have the ascendant. That's the arrival of the new. It's the first house. We have the first house. We have Aries energy, which is ruler of the first house. And remember I said I felt a rebirth energy for this person? It's also about taking action. We have debilitated or discomfort and Chiron, which is an energy about healing. So it could, like, and the deepening could be what's making them uncomfortable. And maybe it's because they have to walk away from things. It could be. Or, you know, because the Hierophant can be a little bit about our belief systems too. And we have 9 of Swords surrounding this Hierophant energy. So again, maybe they're not, you know, maybe they're used to keeping things on the light side. We have the second house. That's Taurus's house, about cultivation. But there could be an opportunity to work together as well. because we have the King and Queen of Wands here. They're very entrepreneurial. They're very creative and passionate. All right, Cancer, let's close this off for you with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, so definitely take it only as it resonates, like the whole reading. And I hope it did for you, Cancer. It's an interesting one. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Now, Cancer, I am not a twin flame reader, but passion indeed. King and Queen of Wands. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those that you love. That 8 of Cups, right? And I said they could be sad. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. I thought there was 2 there. Okay, let's do one last one for Cancer. Only time will tell. I think that's for whoever's in this 9 of Swords here. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. Happy full moon in Capricorn. Happy birthday, Cancer. I'll see you guys again soon. Namaste.